city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
They're Fereldans, just like us, fleeing for their lives.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
So long as we're all safe, that's more important.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Fala, gurizada, Luiz HQ. Estou de volta aqui com a série de Dragon Age 2. Finalmente chegamos na cidade de Kirkwall. Basicamente no episódio anterior concluímos a introdução do jogo e chegamos aqui a Kirkwall, onde basicamente transcorrerá toda a campanha principal de Dragon Age 2, né? Com raras exceções sairemos da cidade. Então aqui será o nosso mapa principal e local principal também, né? E um dos defeitos aqui de Dragon Age 2 é justamente ele ter sido reduzido drasticamente, né? O mapa de exploração, né? Enquanto Dragon Age Origins a gente basicamente explorava quase que toda a Ferelden, aqui em Dragon Age 2 a gente se limita a explorar a cidade de Kirkwall, que é até bem detalhada e bem interessante, porém, né, em comparação ao jogo original, fica bem aquém, né, nessa questão de exploração. Bom, eu vou seguir aqui com a missão. Acho que aqui não tem nada para explorar, a não ser falar aqui com um soldado para a gente tentar entrar na cidade. Então o que eu vou fazer? Cadê a opção de eu falar com ele? Acho que vai abrir o diálogo automaticamente.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Certo. Me permitiu passar para poder falar com quem? Cadê o... Bom, vou avançar aqui, vamos ver se eu acho. Ele tá marcando no minimapa ali. Ele não deveria deixar eu passar tão facilmente, né? Mas enfim.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
Certo, parte principal aqui.
What do you want? Money? I can pay you. Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
You wouldn't be out here if nobody could enter.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
Our uncle is Gamlen Amel. He knows we're coming. Surely someone could find him.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. If he comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Yep.
Certo. Bom, agora acabei entrando no confronto sem querer aqui, né? Mas a gente vai enfrentar eles. Cara, tudo isso? Certo. Bom, eu vou ser obrigado a ajudar ele justamente pra... Enfim, porque é o certo a ser feito, né? O líder já foi. Eu gostei muito desse primeiro golpe dela aqui, né? A apunhalada. Ela meio que se teletransporta pra trás do personagem, do inimigo.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Wait. I think someone's coming.
Depois de 3 dias.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guided him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
We don't have any choice, do we? I need to get my family into Kirkwall.
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
So, you're selling us into indentured servitude? That's your idea?
Think of it as having a job waiting for you in your new home.
Wonderful.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Thenril, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Bom, ele basicamente está nos dando duas opções, né? Virarmos mercenários ou contrabandistas. Eu sinceramente acho que mercenário... Enfim, no fim das contas, ambos serão criminosos, né? Mas eu acho que mercenário seria a melhor opção aqui. Vou pegar a opinião da Bethany.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
O interessante é que a gente tem a Aveline aqui, né? E que, teoricamente, ela é uma personagem extremamente honesta, né? Então, não vejo ela agindo como uma mercenária ou como uma contrabandista.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Certo. Eu acho que eu vou optar pelos mercenários.
Oh, Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Certo. Missão atualizada, temos duas opções aqui. Na verdade, eu acho que eu vou poder dialogar para definir a minha escolha, né? Deixa eu olhar aqui. Já temos um mercador aqui, um primeiro mercador. Vou dar uma olhadinha rápida no inventário. Vamos ignorar aqui. Em termos de armas, o que temos de novo? Basicamente a mesma arma. Em termos de dano é a mesma. A princípio, os equipamentos deram uma bela simplificada em relação ao Dragon Age Origins, né? O Dragon Age Origins tinha bem mais status, né? O que tornava o gerenciamento mais interessante e, de certa forma, mais difícil, né? Armadura, eu tenho botas novas aqui. Carmesim. Requer destreza e astúcia. Eu consigo usar? Consegui. Tem um anel. Taxa de regeneração de vigor. Ótimo. Tem as poções. Outros lixos. Não tenho nada, basicamente. E aqui, uma das principais críticas também de Dragon Age 2 é que ele não deixa tu gerenciar os equipamentos dos companions, né, dos companheiros. Então aqui no personagem principal tu consegue trocar toda a armadura, porém nos companions não, apenas as armas e os acessórios, né? Então eles deram uma bela simplificada em vários sistemas do jogo, né? Eu já vou falar com o mercador aqui.
I've already told you I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
Investigar.
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
Tá, eu pensei que abria a possibilidade de eu comprar algo, mas pelo visto não. Só diálogo
mesmo. I didn't think
mesmo.
there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
I don't need anything.
As you wish, Sarah.
Bom, não vou interagir de novo aqui. Vou seguir em frente. Olha aí, uma elfa.
Are you a Fenrir?
You must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
We can't afford to be choosy.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
It appears our uncle likes to talk.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Bom. Eu tenho que negar aqui para sair do diálogo. Eu não queria fazer isso, mas enfim.
I'll find some other way into the city.
Suit yourself. I'll be around for a bit, if you change your mind.
Certo. Bom, qualquer coisa eu retorno aqui. Mas como eu comentei, eu acho que eu vou escolher os mercenários, né? Agora eu vou fazer o diálogo dos mercenários ali. Galen, tá, aqui é o tio dele, o tio dela.
Mirren?
And you must be Hawk. Nice. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his ass.
Investigar, né? Fazer todos os diálogos aqui.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
I never pictured myself as the mercenary type.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said your sister's a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Does everyone know about us?
Your sister's not in the circle yet. Then probably not. You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlen cheated one of my men at a wallet match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
Bom, eu vou escolher os mercenários, mas de qualquer forma, independente da escolha, enfim, isso vai trazer uma consequência futuramente. Então, o interessante de Dragon Age 2 é que ele se passa ao longo de vários anos, né? Mais precisamente 12 anos ou 10 anos, enfim, agora não lembro. Mas enfim, o importante é que ele vai se passando por longos anos e, logicamente, a trama vai se desenvolvendo ao longo desses anos, né? Então, nesse primeiro ano, a gente vai agir como um mercenário ou como contrabandista e no final desse ano de serviço, né, a gente vai passar o capítulo, vai avançar a história e isso vai trazer uma nova quest futuramente, né? Eu lembro claramente sobre isso, assim, sobre a consequência da minha escolha, né, no primeiro capítulo, na história seguinte, assim.
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for sure. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asked why.
Bom, como eu comentei, há anos que eu joguei, né, Dragon Age 2 e eu joguei uma única vez a campanha inteira, né? Mas é interessante que eu tô relembrando algumas coisas, né? Eu lembro justamente desse combate aqui. E eu lembro que quando eu joguei, quando eu fiz a campanha completa, eu justamente fiz essa escolha, né? Eu me tornei um mercenário.
Have you checked the courtyard again?
He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
I want to hear what you have to say before I decide anything.
Miran sent them.
I'm not an idiot. I could have figured that out for myself. Look, you. I don't know what that pissant thug is paying you, but I'll double it. Just let us go.
Nos coloque na cidade. Será que... Interessante.
I might change my mind if I knew how you wronged the Red Iron.
Ugh, those fools take everything so personally. So I told Lord Asheral they were coming. It was business. I was perfectly willing to give the Red Iron a share, or all of it. I could give it to you as well. Just let me go.
Será que... Eu vou tentar trapacear aqui, vamos ver o que
All
acontece.
we want is a way into Kirkwall.
What? I don't have that kind of coin. I'm having trouble leaving the damn city.
Bom, valeu a tentativa.
Sent refugees after us.
Ah, stinking dog lords. Kill them and send their bodies back to Miran.
Valeu a tentativa. Ah, se emperou logo. Ah, morri. Droga. Pô, ainda tem dois ali. Do nada surgiu mais dois. Que maravilha. Não! Ah, pouco ali. Já era. Tá tudo. Ah, ele tem um sistema de ferimentos também, assim como dragões de Oranges. Ok, cumprimos o primeiro trabalho.
We've done as you asked.
Good. May the bloody vultures feast on his corpse and shit him into the ocean. Welcome to the Red Iron. Tell your uncle I'm making the arrangements now.
Subir de nível. Bom, não vou distribuir os pontos agora. Antes eu vou concluir a missão aqui.
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Mirren and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
The blight may still spread, but for now we have a new home.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Let's just see what happens. We have a long year ahead of us.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she made her name, settling her debts with the mercenaries. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Cara, eu pensei que ia ter mais missões nesse primeiro ano. Não lembrava que ia direto pro... que ele dava esse salto temporal já de cara. Cara, eu gosto muito dessa personagem da Meredith.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
We've fought and killed Darkspawn. How many of your hired men can say the same?
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
He always seems to know what's going on.
We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Hey!
Grande.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
It sounds interesting. But if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
Okay, now.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up.
Bom, tava esperando finalizar o diálogo ali para encerrar o episódio. Agora temos o Varric que já entrou no grupo já, né? Então temos um novo companion, que no caso é o Varric, que é um personagem extremamente importante tanto em Dragon Age 2 quanto em Dragon Age Inquisition, assim, um personagem bem ativo. E ao que tudo indica, ele estará no Dragon Age 4, né, no Dread Wolf. Mas enfim, já vou encerrando o episódio por aqui. No próximo episódio a gente vai explorar um pouquinho mais aqui a Cidade Alta. Vamos fazer aqui as quests disponíveis. Então é isso aí, gurizada. Espero que tenham gostado. Comentem, avaliem e até o próximo vídeo. Valeu!